Once upon a time, in the cozy fishing village of Marlin Bay, there lived an old fisherman named Jack. His skin was as weathered as the wooden docks he walked on, and his eyes sparkled like the sea on a sunny day. Jack was known far and wide for his incredible fishing skills and his heart full of stories. Every morning, Jack would set out in his colorful boat, Waves Whisper, painted with bright blues and yellows that danced in the sunlight. This particular summer, little Ellie, a curious and spunky girl from the village, had made it her mission to learn everything Jack knew about fishing. She had big, brown eyes that sparkled with curiosity, and hair tied up in pigtails that bounced when she was excited. "Jack, Jack, can I come with you today? Please, please, please," Ellie begged one morning. Jack chuckled, his deep voice rumbling like distant thunder. "All right, Ellie girl, but fishing isn't just about catching fish. It's about patience." Ellie's eyes widened. She had heard this word before, but it seemed like something grown-ups like to talk about. Jack took Ellie out on Waves Whisper. As they sailed, he taught her how to cast the line. Ellie tried her best, but her first few attempts only resulted in a tangled mess. She frowned, her small face scrunching up in frustration. Now, lass, don't be disheartened," Jack said kindly, showing her once more. A gentle flick of the wrist, and the line arced gracefully into the water. Ellie copied him, her line following with more grace this time. Hours passed, and the sun climbed high in the sky. Ellie's cheeks puffed as she let out a long sigh. "Jack, nothing's biting," she complained. Jack leaned back, his weathered hands cradling the fishing rod. "Patience, Ellie. Fish don't come just because we want them to. They come when it's time." Just then, Ellie felt a tug on her line. Her eyes widened in surprise, and Jack's experienced hands helped her reel in a shimmering, silver fish. She laughed with pure joy. On the way back to the village, Jack told Ellie stories about the fish he had caught and the times he had to wait for hours, sometimes even days. Ellie listened intently, realizing that fishing was more than just catching fish. It was about appreciating the moment and waiting for the right time. From that day on, Ellie's trips on Waves Whisper were filled with laughter, learning, and growing patience. Jack and Ellie became the best of friends, their bond strengthened by the gentle rhythm of the sea and the lessons it whispered to them.